Hello students, I am Salim Malik here. We'll continue with our study on biomolecules chapter. In the previous class, we have discussed carbohydrate as well as protein biomolecule. Today we will discuss one more important biomolecule, that is vitamins. First of all, we'll see what are vitamins. Vitamins are organic compounds. They are required in food in a very small amounts. These organic compounds, vitamins, they perform specific biological functions in our body. They for that specific biological functions are required for normal maintenance of the optimum growth as well as health of the organisms. These organic compound required in a food in a very small amount to perform specific biological functions for normal maintenance of growth as well as health of the organisms. They are called as vitamins. Okay, this is a definition of vitamin, we can say. And most of the vitamins cannot be synthesized by the body. Our body can synthesize few, but plants can synthesize almost all the vitamins. So they are considered as the essential food factors, vitamins. And all the vitamins are generally available in our food. So from the food source we intake vitamins, and deficiency of these vitamins in our body, they cause specific diseases. Okay, so this is about introduction of vitamin biomolecules. Actually, the term vitamin, so it is pronounced as a vitamin or vitamine. Okay, so both pronunciations are there, vitamin or vitamine. This vitamin or vitamine was coined from the word vital amine. Why these organic compounds are called as vitamins? The term is derived from these two words, vital amines. Vital means important, very important. Amines, ಅಂದ್ರೆ organic compound containing a amine functional group, because the earlier studies shows that identified that the organic these vitamins had amino group. So these organic compounds vitamins had a amino group, that's why they were called as amines. Since they are very important, they were termed as a vital amine or white amine. Okay, but later work showed that most of them did not contain amine group. Okay, very few vitamins contain amine group, but not all contain amine group. Therefore, now in our later studies, the letter E of the term vitamin, look here, Vitamine. So vitamine. So from this word, the letter E, the last letter E is dropped, and now they were called as a vitamin. Okay, so nowadays we use the term vitamin. And these vitamins are designated by the alphabets like A, B, C, D, etc. That means vitamin A, vitamin B, even we have a vitamin B group, vitamin C, D, vitamin E, vitamin K, like that. Okay, they are designated by the English alphabets. And some of them are further subgrouped into B1. For example, vitamin B has a subgroups B1, B2, B6, B12, etc. So I said these are very important for the normal maintenance of the body. They are required for a specific biological functions, isn't it? But excess vitamins are harmful for the body. So we need to intake the vitamins in a very small amount. We'll see classification. This part is very important for board examination is concerned. Vitamins are broadly classified into two classes based upon their solubility. The first one is fat soluble vitamins. So as the name suggests, these vitamins are soluble in oil and fats. The vitamins which are soluble in fat and oils, but these are insoluble in water. So all those vitamins are kept in this classification, in this group. They are fat soluble vitamin, insoluble in water but soluble in oil or fat. and these are stored in our body. They are stored in our liver as well as a adipose tissue. Adipose tissues are fat storing tissues. So this is the first class. Examples for fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. Okay, so these are four examples: A, D, E, K. These vitamins are soluble in oil or fat. Second example is water soluble vitamin. So definitely these vitamins are soluble in water, and these water soluble vitamins, no, they must be supplied regularly through the food, because since they are soluble in water, no, so when they are taken through the food, they do their work in the body, they perform specific biological functions. After that, these vitamins are excreted through the urine. Okay, they are not stored in the body. So since they are soluble in water, they are excreted through the urine. Therefore, continuously we must intake these water soluble vitamins through the food. Examples are vitamin B as well as a vitamin C. So I said, this classification is very important for examination point is concerned. So you remember, the name itself suggests what are the meaning of the vitamins, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ. But remember examples. I'll tell you one hint here to remember the examples. So here, water soluble vitamin, only two vitamins are there. They are vitamin B group and vitamin C, isn't it? Vitamin B as well as a vitamin C. So these are soluble in what? Water. So one trick is that WBC. So means what? WBC, water soluble vitamin B and vitamin C. Okay, so it's one trick. Even we can use one more trick, BC water. Okay, BC water ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Vitamin B, vitamin C are soluble in water ಅಂತ. Okay, it's one trick to remember these vitamins. Okay, so we have two types: fat soluble vitamin A, D, E, and K. Second one, water soluble vitamin B group and vitamin C. So in this concept, we will study some important vitamins. Okay, we'll study their sources as well as their deficiency diseases. So we are studying these three parts in the today's class. Okay, vitamins, their sources, as well as deficiency diseases. Okay, so let me begin with one by one. Well, the first vitamin we are going to study is vitamin A. Vitamin A chemical name is retinol. Okay, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ retinol ಅಂತಲೂ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. The chief main sources of vitamin A are fish liver oil, carrots, butter, as well as a milk. So ಇವಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, these are main sources. Okay, other food materials also contain vitamin A, but the important sources of vitamin A are fish liver oil, carrots, butter, as well as a milk. Okay, so I said you, so here we are studying what? Vitamins, their sources, as well as a deficiency disease. More concept ನೋಡ್ತೇವೆ, but as far as examination is concerned, so what's important here? Vitamin ಮತ್ತು deficiency disease ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. So you may get 1 mark question here. We'll see the questions later. So questions ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಥವಾ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ and their deficiency diseases. Okay, so what's the deficiency disease of vitamin A? First one, night blindness. ಇರುಳು ಕುರುಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೈಟ್ ಬ್ಲೈಂಡ್ನೆಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದ ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಎ. ಸೊ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಎ ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಯಾವ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಸಫರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ? ನೈಟ್ ಬ್ಲೈಂಡ್ನೆಸ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೂ diagrams. One is normal vision, another one is night blindness. So the person who are suffering from night blindness, no, so will have he can't see the vision in the night. Okay, so this one, the first one is a normal vision. So normal people ಗೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಅದೇ ವ್ಯೂ ದ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಯಾರು ನೈಟ್ ಬ್ಲೈಂಡ್ನೆಸ್ ದಿಂದ ಸಫರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು ರಾತ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸಿಗೆ, ಆದರೆ ನೈಟ್ ಬ್ಲೈಂಡ್ನೆಸ್ ಇರೋರಿಗೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಡೆಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಎ. ಅನದರ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ xerophthalmia. So again it is a condition, it's a disease related to eyes only. So xerophthalmia antandre there will be hardening of the cornea of the eye. So can you see here in the diagram? So this is the condition of a xerophthalmia. So which are the deficiency disease of vitamin A then? Retinol then, night blindness, as well as xerophthalmia. Second vitamin, vitamin B1. Its chemical name, it's also called as a thiamine. Okay, so chemicals names are important as far as competitive examinations are concerned. The main sources of vitamin B1 thiamine are yeast, milk, green vegetables, as well as cereals are the main sources. Whereas the lack of vitamin B1 in the body leads to some deficiency diseases. It's a beriberi disease. So in beriberi disease, the person who are suffering from this disease, no, so he'll be having a loss of appetite condition. So the growth ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ in a children, no. So this condition we see where will be a retarded growth ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ and a loss of appetite ಇರ್ತದೆ. That condition is called as a beriberi due to the lack of vitamin B1. Chemical name is thiamine. The third vitamin is vitamin B2. We'll study one more vitamin B group, that's a B2. Riboflavin is a chemical name. The main sources are milk as well as egg white. Deficiency disease ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ chelosis. Chelosis is the deficiency disease of vitamin B2. So chelosis ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದರೆ there will be a fissuring at the corners of a mouth and a lip. Okay, so ಬಾಯಿ ಮತ್ತು ತುಟಿ ಹತ್ರ ಫಿಶರಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. So you can see in this diagram. So this condition is due to what? Lack of a vitamin. Your vitamin B2. So this is the condition. Chelosis ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, fissuring at the corners of a mouth as well as a lips. One more condition, one more disease is, so due to the lack of vitamin B2, even digestive disorder barbodu or burning sensation of a skin. So these are three diseases due to the lack of deficiency of vitamin B2 called as riboflavin. Okay, we'll move to the next vitamin. Vitamin B6, pyridoxin anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. The main sources are again yeast, milk, egg yolk, cereals, as well as grams are rich of vitamin B6, pyridoxin. Deficiency disease ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ convulsions. Okay, so convulsions is a deficiency disease. So in convulsion what happens? There will be sudden movement of the body part that cannot be controlled. So sudden movement of the body part that cannot be controlled is called as what? Convulsion. Usually whenever children fall ill, they were ill, no, so they will be having convulsions, involuntary movement anta helbodu. So that convulsive disorder is due to the deficiency of vitamin B6 in the body. Okay, next vitamin B12, one more big group. Its chemical name is cyanocobalamin. The chief sources are meat, fish, egg, as well as the curd, lectin, and beetroot. Deficiency disease of vitamin B12 is pernicious anemia. Anemic condition. So anemia means what? There will be a deficiency, lesser number of RBCs in a hemoglobin. Okay, so red blood cells number, if it is less in a hemoglobin of the blood, that condition is called as anemia, pernicious anemia. So idakaagtade ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ B12 ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಟೇಕ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ the person will suffer from this condition called as a pernicious anemia, vitamin B12 deficiency disease. Next one, vitamin C. Ascorbic acid is a chemical name. You know, the main sources of vitamin C as fruits. Which fruits? Citrus fruits. Andre nimbe hennu, orange, mosambi avella, they are citrus fruits, very much rich in vitamin C. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆಮ್ಲ. ಆಮ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನೆಲ್ಲಿಕಾಯಿ. Okay, so ನೆಲ್ಲಿಕಾಯಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, even ಹುಂಚೆ ಹಣ್ಣು, they all are rich in vitamin C. Even green leafy vegetables are rich sources of vitamin C. Chemical name is ascorbic acid. Deficiency disease, you have studied all these vitamins in your lower classes, isn't it? Again, repetitivities. Vitamin C deficiency leads to scurvy. So scurvy common again ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, bleeding gums. Okay, stage 1 first lethargy or fatigue comes later. Bleeding in the gums takes place. Due to that bleeding in the gum, again anemic condition and the lack of RBC ಆಗ್ತದೆ. So you just remember, deficiency disease of vitamin C is scurvy. Okay, bleeding of gums. Well, we'll move to the next vitamin, vitamin D, called as Ergocalciferol, as well as a Cholecalciferol, vitamin D chemical name. So look at the source, exposure to sunlight. We get vitamin D from a sunlight. Even fish egg yolk are also rich in vitamin D. Deficiency disease, Rickets. So Rickets is a bone deformities in children. Look at this diagram. So ಏನಾಗ್ತದಂದ್ರೆ in a rickets, usually rickets is seen in a small children. So children's ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ. So there will be softening of the what ಬೋನ್ಸ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಬೋನದ್ದು ನೇಚರ್ ಏನು, ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸಾಫ್ಟನಿಂಗ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ವೀಕ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬೋನ್ಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದ inadequate vitamin D, so reduces absorption of a calcium as well as a phosphorus. So lack of a vitamin D reduces the absorption of a calcium and phosphorus to the bones. Therefore bone becomes soft, bones becomes weak. Okay, so avaga our growth will be irregular. So look here, so this is the condition of rickets in a children. So bones ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, irregular ಆಗಿ growth ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So rickets is seen in children's. And osteomalacia, so another condition again related to bones only. So osteomalacia andrenu, soft bones and joint pain in adults. So we have one more, osteoporosis antanu ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So rickets is seen in children, whereas osteomalacia, again what happens here, soft bone, weakening of the bones, due to that joint pains will be there in the adults. Okay, so these all are due to what? Lack of vitamin D. So can you see in this diagram, osteomalacia condition. So first one is a normal bone and the second one is a osteomalacia or ricket condition bone. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, bone strong ಇದೆ, magnify ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, zoom ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, whereas here the bones has a holes, soft ಆಗಿದೆ. So therefore when the bone becomes soft, there will be joint pains will be there, bone deformities will be there. So due to the lack of vitamin D. Clear? Okay, we'll move to the next vitamin. Okay, well, vitamin E, Tocopherol anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, chemical name. Main sources are vegetable oils like a wheat germ oil, sunflower oil, or even groundnut oil, ಸೂರ್ಯಕಾಂತಿ ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಅಥವಾ ಶೇಂಗಾ ಎಣ್ಣೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಇ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸನ್ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಬಾಟಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾರೆ ರಿಚ್ ಇನ್ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ ಎ, ರಿಚ್ ಇನ್ ಟೊಕೊಫೆರಾಲ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾರೆ, isn't it? Deficiency diseases, increase fragility of RBCs. Okay, red blood cells destroy ಆಗೋದು, fragility ಅಂದರೆ destroy ಆಗೋದು, diminish ಆಗೋದು. If the number of RBCs go on becoming less and less, no, that leads to what? Anemic condition, isn't it? So increased destruction of RBCs in the blood. Okay, so can you see in this diagram? So this one is a normal RBC, normal blood cell, whereas this one are what? Damaged, distracted, fragile RBCs. So that is due to the lack of vitamin E, tocopherol. Okay, we'll move to the next vitamin. Okay, one more condition, one more deficiency disease of vitamin E is muscular weakness. Vitamin K, Phylloquinone is a chemical name. Main sources are green leafy vegetables. The deficiency disease of vitamin K is increased blood clotting time. Okay, so whenever there will be wound in the body, no, ಗಾಯ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ after very few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, the blood gets clotted, no, there will be no further loss of a blood. ಹೌದಾ, blood clot ಆಗ್ತದೆ. The persons who are suffering from this condition, no, so ಅವ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, if there is a wound, blood will not clot easily, clot ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆ ಟೈಮಿಂಗ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ, increased blood clotting time. So due to that, there will be more loss of blood from the body, isn't it? It's very dangerous condition it is. So it is due to what? Lack of vitamin K in the body. So ಏನದು increased blood clotting time. Okay, so role of vitamin K in the blood coagulation. So warfarin is responsible for this. That's not there for your syllabus, don't worry about that. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಸ್, ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಫ್ಯೂ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಭಾಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದಾವೆ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಇದಾವೆ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ಸ್, ಅವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. In the beginning only I said you that the concept is important for board examination, even for competitive examination. One more question ಬರ್ತದೆ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ, ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮತ್ತು ವಿಟಮಿನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಡೆಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಡಿಸೀಸ್. ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ನೌ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ the questions which were appeared in a previous year board examinations. Okay, first one, March 2014 question was like this, 36th D question, mention one water soluble vitamin. 1 mark, very simple, no? So a trick in ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ, WBC water soluble ಯಾವುದು, either vitamin B or vitamin C. Okay, very simple question will be there in the examination from this concept. March 2015 10th question was like this, deficiency of which vitamin causes the disease pernicious anemia, deficiency disease ಮೇಲೆ. 2016 July 10th question, which vitamin deficiency causes rickets, again deficiency question. Okay, so ಭಾಳ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಬರಿತೀರಿ. March 2017 deficiency of which vitamin causes disease scurvy. Then July 2017 deficiency of which vitamin causes scurvy. Very simple question will be there. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಬರ್ತದಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯು ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನ ನೀವು ಬರೀಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. March 2018 one more question, 10th question, which vitamin causes rickets, 1 mark. July 2018 36th C, which vitamin deficiency causes disease scurvy, 1 mark. March 2019 10th question, which vitamin deficiency causes pernicious anemia. Then we had July 2019 ದಲ್ಲಿ 36th C, deficiency of which vitamin causes night blindness. And in a previous this year exam March 2020 10th question was like this, give an example for water soluble vitamin for how many mark, 1 mark. Okay, clear, either on a deficiency disease concept or on a solubility, that means classification concept. Okay, so this is about today's class. So we discussed what are vitamins, the types of vitamins, some important vitamins, their sources and deficiency diseases, isn't it? Okay, so far we have completed carbohydrate biomolecule, proteins biomolecule, and today vitamins biomolecule. So we have one more biomolecules, that's nucleic acids and we'll see hormone concept in a next class. Okay, thank you for watching.